It was 6 in the morning. The world was still half asleep. Dew clung stubbornly to the grass, shining like scattered pearls under the pale blush of dawn. Birds stirred in the trees, their chirps faint but hopeful, as if they knew a new day was stretching its arms. The street outside my house was empty, washed in golden light, the silence only broken by the occasional rustle of leaves in the breeze. Everything felt ordinary, peaceful even, until it didn't. A sound cut through the quiet like a knife. Clank, clank, sharp, metallic. At first I thought it was my imagination, some leftover dream refusing to let me wake fully. But then it came again, louder, deliberate. Someone was cutting metal. My pulse jumped. I stepped closer to the window, straining my ears. The noise echoed from the gate where my car was parked. My chest tightened. I pushed the door open cautiously, the hinges groaning softly, and stepped out into the crisp air. And that's when I saw him. Hua. He was crouched beside my car, shoulders hunched, his arms locked around a heavy bolt cutter. The metal jaws bit into the thick padlock that secured the gate. His movements were steady, precise, like a man who had done this too many times before. Sweat darkened the back of his shirt, glistening in the soft sunlight. His eyes, sharp, haunted, glimmered with an obsession that didn't belong to a petty thief. I froze. My breath caught in my throat. I stood in the middle of the street, paralyzed. My home, my car, my quiet life. All of it had just been swallowed into a story I couldn't comprehend. Hua's grip tightened on the steering wheel. His jaw clenched, his chest rising and falling rapidly. Then, with deliberate slowness, he pushed the door open and stepped out. His gaze never wavered from the three men. When he spoke, his voice carried a weight that made even the morning wind pause. "I didn't come for this car because I needed money," he said. His tone was steady, almost cold. "This car hides secrets that would burn away your masks, secrets you've buried for years." The men shifted uneasily, their confidence cracking for the first time. Hua bent down, picked up the broken chain from the ground, and wrapped it tightly around his fist. The sharp edges dug into his skin, but he didn't flinch. He lifted it like a weapon, ready for one last stand. I wanted to shout, to stop him, to demand answers, but I couldn't move. My legs were stone, my voice trapped in my throat. All I could do was watch. The men hesitated. One glanced at the SUVs, then back at Hua. Their silence was louder than any confession. In that pause, I understood. Hua wasn't a thief. He wasn't even running. He was standing on the edge of a truth too dangerous to remain hidden. A truth tied to that car. For the first time, the morning sun felt wrong, too bright, too honest. Its golden light spilled across the street, laying everything bare, exposing every shadow. Hua's eyes flicked to me for the briefest moment. Something unspoken passed between us. Warning, regret, maybe even farewell. Then he faced them again, shoulders squared, chain clutched tight. The air was charged, trembling with the weight of what was about to happen. And then, the sound of footsteps behind me. I spun around. A figure emerged from the shadows of the alley, moving swiftly, silently. Another player in this unseen game. My blood ran cold. The street wasn't just a battleground anymore. It was a stage. And the curtain had only just risen. Morning light spread wider, the sun climbing higher, birds daring to sing again. But for me, that sunrise was different. It was the moment I learned that the car parked in front of my house wasn't just mine. It was a key, a weapon, a secret so dangerous that everyone, from Hua to the men in black, was willing to bleed for it. And somehow, unwillingly, I was now part of it too.